It's time to talk about Tesla versus TSLY. So obviously, for those of you, most of you know, but those of you that don't know, TSLY is a covered call ETF that sells calls on Tesla. They don't actually own the stock, but they do have synthetic shares that are set up to mimic the movement of the Tesla stock. And then at the same time, they're selling covered calls. Well, they're not covered because they don't own the stock, but they're selling calls on Tesla. So that's pretty much how the fund works. They get premium from selling the calls, which work out in most cases. Sometimes it doesn't. But regardless of that, I decided to take a look over the past month what the price movement looks like for Tesla versus TSLY, and also adding in the premium that they made each day. And is that the reason why they're not always in sync? So let's take a look, guys. So Tesla, I started this tracking as of September 29th, which is, I'll say the last trading day of September. And then I started, obviously, the first trading day of October. So the last trading day of September, the closing price was $250.22 for Tesla. It jumped up to $251.60 by close on October 2nd. So if you look in column D, the change for that day was 0.55%. TSLY was $13.68 on September 29th, and they closed at $13.85 on October 2nd. That jumped 1.24%. So Tesla went up 0.55% that day. TSLY went up 1.24% that day. So why did that happen? We don't know, right? The variance is negative 0.69%. So if we look at how much premium they made 2 cents per share, which is 0.16%. So if we take the ending difference after the premium, it's only it's now a difference of actually negative 0.85%. Keep in mind, when you see negative, TSLY is doing better than Tesla. If you see a positive amount, Tesla is doing better than TSLY. So ending difference, negative 0.85% for the day. So I added a running difference because we need to track this more so long term, because the day-to-day is not necessarily going to be, always matching. It could drag into the following day. So let's take a look at the next day. Next day, Tesla went down 2.02%. TSLY went down, again, I'm looking at October 3rd. TSLY only went down 1.52%. TSLY made 1 penny in premium per share, 0.1%. So ending difference, TSLY did better, 0.6%, adding to the running difference of 1.45%. So now if we look at 10-4, Tesla jumped up 5.93%. So now if we look at TSLY only went up 4.99%. Okay, so how much premium did they make? Basically nothing. So as you can see, the ending difference, Tesla up 0.92%, but that's more so making our running difference a little closer to zero, which is good. It makes sense, right? We want to, again, the whole point of this video and this spreadsheet is to make sense of this, right? Why is Tesla going up this much and TSLY's not? Or Tesla's going down this much, TSLY's not? It has to be related to the premium, right? The options premium and the treasury interest. So I don't have the treasury interest on here because 5% over 365 days is not going to make much of a dent. So it wasn't worth my time to add it. So I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but it should be very small difference. So anyway, but again, I do appreciate earning interest on treasuries as a secondary income. All right, let's keep going down. I'm going to go into the following week. Keep in mind, the gray is the weekend, the dark gray. So let's look at October 9th. They closed at 259.67, went down 0.33%. TSLY went down 0.43%. Okay, see, like that makes sense. It's almost mimicking. Our running difference is at 1.79% at this very moment, and Tesla is actually up. Now, let's go all the way down to the last 2 days of last week. Also, keep in mind, I'm doing this video, what is it? Today is Sunday, October 15th. I'm going to post it Monday, October 16th. So if you look at last week, October 12th, Tesla went down 1.57%, but TSLY only went down 0.79%. So how much premium did they make? Nothing. Okay. Odd. However, it's kind of truing up our running difference. So now we look at the next day. Tesla went down 2.99%. TSLY almost mimicked it, but it only went down 2.89%. And it also earned premium of 0.153. Ending difference, again with premium, they earned 1.14% in premium. Ending difference, negative 1.24. But if you add that to the total, it gets our running difference as of Friday the 13th to negative 0.26%, which is pretty damn close to zero. So it's starting to make sense. I know on some days it doesn't make sense, but if you look at this, I think over the long term, the movement, some of the movements may carry over day to day. I don't understand why exactly. Maybe the premium income doesn't hit the TSLY price on the same day all the time. Maybe, there could be reasons. Again, I don't know. I'm just starting to track this. And as you can see, this is on my holdings. Spreadsheet. So I'm probably going to cover this daily. Yes, more work for me. I mean, I know. But this is becoming, the more and more I play around with this, the more and more I want to know. So this is important information for me. I have a lot of money in TSLY. So I want to make sure that I understand why it's moving and, in comparison to Tesla. So this, to me, makes sense. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys, and hopefully this was very helpful. If not, let me know what else I could do to help out. I could add some things to this if it makes more sense. But yeah, if you did like this video, please leave a like or, comment with your thoughts and share with your friends. Why not? As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just for fun and entertainment. Isn't this fun? Isn't Excel spreadsheets fun? Or Google Sheets, I should say. So yeah, I'll start this. I'll keep going next week and I'll see how it goes. We have earnings on Wednesday, October 18th. Not going to lie, kind of scared because, historical history shows it kind of goes down after earnings. But I think I was looking at the EPS, and from 2Q to 3Q over the last 3 years, they've gone up. And based on the estimate, it looks like they could hit it. But I don't know. I know their inventory sales not doing as good, and their margin went down because they lowered the price on the cars. So we'll see. Not going to, this is why you diversify. I have 60% holdings in TSLY, and obviously that's why I'm worried. If I had 10%, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, that's Tesla versus TSLY. Let me know who you think won. But obviously, as of September 29th, as I said, negative is TSLY. So TSLY is the winner as of now. From inception, or if you look year to date, obviously it's not looking good. And again, it's because the big jumps, right? So when we have a Tesla big jump, I hope I can capture it, like a 10% day, you're going to see, TSLY only went up like 4%. And Tesla went up 10%. So we lost out on 6%. So yeah, we'll see that sooner or later. And I can't wait to track it. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be happy about it, but I just can't wait to see it in action and track the numbers. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. I'll try to keep doing this content and, keep at it. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, sorry, you'll be watching this on Monday. So have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.